Welcome back to the show, Banquo.
Thanks for having me.
The last we heard about you was when Macduff woke everyone up at the Macbeth castle to the news that Duncan had been murdered.
That was a horrible morning.
Yes, and now we've learned that Macbeth has been named king.
He has it all now, doesn't he? King, Cawdor, Glamis, all as the Weird Woman promised.
It's kind of amazing that they predicted all of this, isn't it?
But between you and me, Ralph, I'm a little worried that he played most foully for it.
Played most foully for it? You mean that Macbeth had something to do with Duncan's murder?
Yes, but you know what else I'm thinking about? Those same weird women didn't say that it'd be Macbeth's children that would inherit the throne, but that I, Banquo, would be the root and father of many kings.
And you have a son, Fleance.
I do indeed. And if there's truth in those women's words, as was the case with Macbeth, maybe they're right about me. Maybe I do have something to be hopeful about in the future.
Hopeful about the future. Does that mean that you're also a little bit worried about Macbeth being king? And is that because you think that he might have played most foully for it, as you put it? Or is it because, since you've known him for so long, is there something that you know about him, about his character, that would make him be unfit for being king? And now that he is king, how do you plan to handle the situation? I mean, if you're somehow supposed to be the father of kings, you must be starting to wonder how that's going to come about.
Those are delicate questions, Ralph.
Well, yes, of course, but we're alone. You can speak freely here. Well, what was all that about?
That must mean that the new king and queen are approaching.
But I'm sure we have time for some quick answers to my questions before they get here.
Let's talk more about that later.
Okay, sure, but you never know in this business if we'll get another chance.
Hush, no more.
Fine. Well, so Macbeth, the new king, Lady Macbeth, the new queen, along with Lennox, Ross, some lords and ladies, and their attendants. It's quite an entourage. They all show up.
Must be quite a sight.
Yes, and Macbeth calls you his chief guest. And Queen Macbeth, I should say, says that if you're not at the great feast tonight, well, it just won't be the same without you.
Yes, their first event as a royal couple.
Macbeth calls it a solemn supper.
Sure, he just means that it's serious. It's a ceremony, really. It's the first dinner that we have with the new king and queen.
But he really wants you there, he says.
Well, you can tell His Highness that his wish is my command.
Your Highness. That's got to be weird to say all of a sudden. I mean, it's your buddy on the battlefield, and now he's your boss.
What can I say? He's the king.
Yes, well, and then he asks if you plan to go horseback riding this afternoon.
Actually, that's my plan. I assume it's okay with him?
Yes. He says he was hoping to get some advice from you at the meeting of the Royal Council, since he trusts your opinion so much. But the two of you could just talk tomorrow, he says. How far are you going to ride?
Do you really care?
Oh, sorry, Macbeth is asking. Though, seems like a weird question from him, too.
And just trying to kill the time between now and the dinner feast, however far that ride is. So unless my horse goes a little faster than usual, it should take no more than an hour or two after sunset.
Well, make sure you don't miss the feast, he says.
I won't, but I should get going.
Sure. Oh, and just one more thing from Macbeth, from His Highness, sorry. He says that he's heard that our bloody cousins, as he calls them, Duncan's sons, Malcolm and Donalbain, they've taken refuge in England and Ireland, but they haven't confessed to killing Duncan, he says. If you don't mind me saying, this moment must be a little awkward. I mean, you just shared with us that you think Macbeth might have had something to do with the murder. And here he is pushing the idea that Duncan's sons did it.
Of course it's awkward, but what can I say, Ralph? He's my king now.
I see your point.
Besides, he's not really trying to get me to talk about this in front of all these people.
No, you're right. He says that the two of you can talk more about it tomorrow. I must say, it's certainly sounding like he wants you to be an important part of his court moving forward. That's got to be worth something.
So can I go now?
Yes. Hie you to horse, he says. And he looks forward to seeing you tonight. Oh, and he asks if Fleance is going to be riding with you.
Yes, he is, in fact.
Huh. That seems a little weird that he would ask particularly about that, doesn't it? Wonder what that's about.
Yeah, well, we really should get going, or else we're going to be late to the dinner feast.
Sure, of course. I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs.
A nice line, Ralph. You're finally starting to get a hang of the lingo around here.
Oh, no, actually, Macbeth says that. But I do wish you a good horseback riding. I guess Macbeth said it better. We'll just go with that. Perhaps we'll see you at the banquet.
Perhaps.